Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is March 10th and we are getting the farm ready for spring. Nick is up there using the backhoe, working on moving some sweet gum and some olive trees. And I am down here. I just got the sow and our gilt, Millie and Tilly, moved from their old paddock into their new paddock. Now I've got to go take down everything in the old paddock. Let me show you. This is their old paddock. We don't like to leave them in there as long as we have, because look how much they have torn up and destructed it. The good thing is that a lot of these right here, these olive trees, we're wanting to get these out of here anyway. And they have lots and lots of roots underneath the ground that are hard to get by just pulling them, and you can't get them at all if you cut them down. The pigs have done a great job of exposing the roots. So I'm hoping whenever we come over here and bring the backhoe to pull all of these, they will come out easier. We will get all of the roots and it'll just go a lot better. This is what they would refer to as kind of like a sacrificial paddock. I think it's actually going to benefit us in the long run. Once we get these out of here, we're going to seed all of this with some grasses that will be good for our pigs in the future. And then all that we will have are like these big trees in here for shade. And if there's some other small trees, we'll leave those. All of the olive trees are going to be torn out, and that'll give us a lot of room. It'll free up a lot of our pasture. So I'm pretty excited about that. We don't have a lot of extra rebar. We have these girls, our sow and our gilt, in one paddock. And then we have our herd of 6 pigs in another paddock. And that uses a lot of rebar. We have these shorter ones, which are good for the piglets in the training pen. And then the taller ones are better for our bigger pigs. After they're a couple months old, then these are best because they're taller. We can move the electric wire up. Since I just got the girls moved, I'm gonna go ahead and roll up all of this wire and get all of this rebar, the taller rebar, and then that way I can take it over to the other side of the farm and make the paddock for the herd. And this will be the last paddock that they are in before they go to the processor. This is how we secure the spool after we have wired up a paddock. We just put it on top of one of the rebar and it's up there. We tie it up a little bit, make it tight, so there's lots of tension. We just now undid this one, so that's why it's loose. And then I'm just gonna undo this and put this on a piece of rebar like that. And then I will walk around the paddock and roll it all up. I got all of that rolled up, and now I'm gonna go take down the fence. I've already taken down 2 fences around here, but I've got 1 more. I think 1, maybe 2. I was wrong. We had 5 nets around this paddock because I had already taken them down 2. I took down 2 more, and now I'm getting ready to take down this one. So they had a really large paddock, 500-foot fences, which was really nice for them. I got some of the fence taken down, and then I decided to come up here and check on Nick and these piggers. Let me show you what they're up to. So here's Nick. He has been working on, we've been working on this for quite a while. This was all covered in sweet gum trees. Actually, the entire thing, all the way over, around through there, all of this was completely covered. And there was just one little path straight down through here where the truck is. So he's working on that, and we've been working on it pretty hard. We're hopefully wanting to build a house over here if it works out, but if it doesn't, at least it'll be pretty and it'll be nice, and then we can start seeding this, and then we can start running our chickens up here. And then this is our pig herd. Ooh, your water is down low. You all drank a lot of water today. Wow. And again, this was the paddock that we had them in over the winter. So this was kind of like a sacrificial paddock as well. However, the same situation. Nick has not been in here. He cleared out some of these trees here with the backhoe, but the rest of this we have not touched. So we have not pulled out all the old, dead, yucky trees. And this will just make it easier for us to go in and get those and dig up the roots and then plant it, or seed it, sorry, and it'll be a lot nicer. But these girls and boys are getting pretty big. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take down this front fence, and I am going to see how they do with just the 1 wire without the green fence, the green netting, so we'll see. I'm just gonna go around here and check away from the charger to see what the voltage is. You gotta put it on top, and I gotta push the button. And that's not very good. That's like 2.5. Okay, now it's up to 4. That's not very good. It might, oh, no, I don't know. Let's go see if there's anything on it around here. See how tall this has gotten up. I hate leaving them in a paddock this long, but sometimes you just got to. Well, there's a branch that's hitting it, so that might cause some of the problem. Let me get 2 hands. Well, I took that branch off and it's still only hitting at 2.5. So I'm not sure what the problem is. I'm still going around looking at the fence to see if there are any other branches or leaves or trees or anything on it. And so far, there's not. If it's only gonna be hitting at 2.5, then I should not take down the fence because it's not gonna shock them hard enough and they're not gonna go back. So I've gotta figure this out. I found a couple more small branches, but nothing major. It's still 2.5. So I'm wondering if maybe the charger is not working well, or I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to ask Nick to see what he thinks. They have a pretty big paddock and they've been in this most of the winter, but look right here. See how they've pushed underneath and it's laying down the fence, but it's still not touching the white one. So I'm not sure what's going on. Can you see that moving? The pig just came up and touched it, and I guess it was pulsing at the wrong time so he didn't get shocked. They've been following me all the way around and they get really close, but they haven't tried to come across it. So that's good. And look at this one laid right down next to it. A couple more are coming, but this is good. Taking down all that and all the way around through there. That one I can't get up. It's like stuck under a bunch of dirt and trees and everything. I need Nick's strength, his muscle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there they all are. Hi guys. Did you have to come see what we were doing back here? Now you know. We're just hanging out. As you can see, we are losing daylight. So Nick finished up and I got all of the fencing took down all around the paddock, so that's good. They haven't tried to come out, they haven't tested it. Well, one of them did a little bit. They're all around here doing good. Hopefully this means that in the next paddock we do not have to use the netting. I love it so much better like this because whenever I want to, I can just step across easy peasy and go down in here and pet him. Come here. Come here. I hate stepping across those green fences. Don't I? Yes, I do. I hate it. I hate stepping across those green fences. Ooh, did that feel good? All right. And here they all come to get some lovin's. They love the lovin's. This one loves to lay on me. Okay, okay. You don't need to lay. You don't need to lay. But this is not my favorite one, but I really like her. She's really pretty. And she's got, oh gosh, she has good structure, and I'd really like to breed her. But I don't know, we'll see. We gotta wait and see what happens. Ugh, stop pushing me. But if we do keep her, I'm gonna need a name. So y'all be thinking about a name. All right, girls and boys, we gotta get. It's dinner time. You already had your dinner. Bye. And then I just step across this, and I leave them right there. And hopefully they will be right there tomorrow when we come back. If not, I'll be in big trouble with the boss man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you all stay in the wire, okay? Show Dad that it was okay for me to take down your netting, all right? Work with me, girls and boys. I'd appreciate it. Show everybody what you got done. Because I showed them before while you were working. Please.
Show them what I got done.
Yeah.
I pulled a bunch of trees out.
Good.
Nothing really to see other than open land, I guess.
Yay.
It's a nice sunset.
That is beautiful.
Seemed like it took forever. There was so much little stuff. But it's getting there.
Looks good, honey. Before we go, we're gonna drive over here and make sure that Millie and Tilly are still in their paddock. Oh, I see Millie right there. Isn't that her? Yeah, there's Tilly.
Yep, they're still where they need to be.
Woohoo!
I think we're gonna give them more food.
Well, we're not. Ooh, I like this. I got me a selfie stick. And it's also a tripod, so now I can set it up and be able to film myself doing stuff. Anyway, yesterday I ran out of time, so I'm back over here where the sow and gilt are. They're in here eating right now. And I'm gonna go finish taking up the paddock that they were in, their old paddock. I've already gotten down the fences. I just have to fold them up, get all the rebar, and then I'll be ready to go back up to the pig herd. Not that windy out here at all. I mean, my hair is blowing a little bit, but I have learned that this new selfie stick I got falls over with just the slightest bit of a breeze. So that might be a problem. But other than that, like holding it this way so you can see more around me, it's working out really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and move the truck down there because that's where I gotta pick up everything. And now I've just gotta go back here along this fence line and take down this last netting. And then I think, other than the rebar, that's all I got left to do. Come and buy a couple of our goats, so I had to stop and go over there and meet with him. And now Nick says he's finished, so I didn't get finished what I wanted to, but I'll try again tomorrow. The pigs dumped their water, so I am filling it up again. When it starts to get warm, the pigs like to dump their water out of their water trough, and this makes the third day that they have dumped this. We put it a little bit underneath there. I think I already showed you all that. Underneath the wire, but they can still get to it. But this is the third day they've dumped it. So Nick is trying to put the water nipple onto this olive tree, which we would love for them to destroy it like they did that one right over there. We had a water nipple connected to that one, and they completely dug it up out of the ground for us. So hopefully they'll do the same thing to this one. In the winter, we have to use the tubs because if we have these on and leave the water in them, they will freeze up and you can't use them. So this way, whenever the temperature gets warm enough, and now we're not gonna have any more freezes at night, we can put their nipples back on, and then that way they can drink, and it just goes right up to our IBC tank, which is pretty cool. Luckily, they are preoccupied with eating. Otherwise, they would be over here bugging us. And all we had to do was call for her. She came right over here. He showed it to her and she got it. All right, Millie, your turn. Millie. After they eat, they like to go get a drink first thing.
Come on, pig.
She's looking for the tub. Millie.
Come on, pig.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Good girl. You're so pretty. Come here. She's like, nope, I'm gonna go finish eating. And there's the final deal. He did good. Thank you, honey. The pigs are drinking a lot more water now that the weather is getting warmer. While we wait for their trough to fill up with water, Nick is over here working on the trees again, and I am putting up this fence. Let me show you. This was the paddock that I told you we were moving the pigs out of, and all I'm doing is making like a little alley with the netting to bring them over into their new paddock. So I have one green fence on that side, and I'm putting up a green fence on this side, and then I'm just extending it around the paddock a little bit. Now this does not look much better than what we have behind us, but this has never had pigs on it. So The reason it looks like this is because, of course, we have dug up all these trees. However, I think with the pig fertilizer and with the pig poo, then this is going to make this a really nice area with lots of green grass and forage for future pigs. So that's where we're moving them to. There is some grass on the edges, but I mean, we're just getting out of winter time, so can't expect much green grass right now. So now I'm just going to go around the paddock and hammer in these rebar with it. And the ground's pretty hard up here right now, so it's taking me a little bit longer to get them in than usual. I went ahead and laid the rebar on out around the paddock. That way I didn't have to carry them, and then I'll just go back through and pound them in. About halfway around, Nick just messaged and said he is finished. He moved from up here to over the hill and was working on some olives down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night on this part, and we're gonna go finish up chores. We are getting out of goats for a few reasons, but the main reason is that we want to raise as many chickens and pigs as we can on our property. And our property is only 15 acres, and we only have so much pasture. We have already sold, well, 2 of them we just rehomed, but we've already gotten rid of 4 of them, and we just have Binky left. She has somebody coming to look at her tomorrow, and they seem like a really nice couple, so hopefully she has a good farm to go to. They already have 1 billy goat and like 3 dogs, and they said that they think that their goat thinks that he's a dog. So they're excited to get him a friend that's actually a goat. But we are sitting here with her, trying to see if she'll come to us and be a little more friendly, because she has never been friendly. She was dam raised. Of course, bottle babies are more friendly and kind of in your pocket, but she never has been. So she's been alone for 2 days, I guess. I think it's been 2 days. Yeah. So we're just trying to see if she'll come over to us once she's done eating. She's not used to getting the whole feed pan to herself. And the whole hay bin. Looked like she considered coming over and talking to us. Come here. Hey, Binky. You're so pretty. I can't believe you're the last one to go. Oh. Well, that's closer than we've gotten to her for a while. Hi. The other reason we're not raising goats anymore is, well, I got them because I wanted to have milk, and I wanted to milk them. Plus, I wanted them to have babies, and so we could sell the babies. We paid a lot of money for our goats. They were registered with ADGA and AGS. And as soon as we got them, people started selling them for like $100. And we probably paid, I think we paid $400 for our goats, like each. 600 for the does. Okay, Nick says 600 for the does. I think
I wasn't happy.
Cricket was 400.
450.
Okay, 450. So the does were 600 and the buck was 450. Hi, let me show you her. Oh. So after we had our first babies, she was one of our first babies that we had. Her and her sister, Brookie, which was the brown one, like nobody wanted them. And I tried to sell them, for like $375. I tried to sell them for $350, $300. And then we were like, well, we're not going to sell them for nothing because they're good goats and they come from good genetics and good milk lines. But we weren't able to sell them at all. And so, the other thing is, I said I wanted to milk them. She's so cute. I wanted to milk them. Well, I did not have any luck milking them With Nigerian dwarfs, their teats are really small, and I had a really hard time. I even got some, like a little equipment thing to help me, and it didn't work out very well. So I talked with some of my friends, and they said that it's best if you're really wanting to get milk to make cheese and to have cream. She's sniffing you. And all of that, then you should get the bigger milk goats. I don't really want to get into milk goats right now. Not again. I don't want to try it. So we are focusing on pigs and chickens. So the chickens both for egg layers and for meat. So that's why we're getting out of goats. Even though they're adorable and they're fun, and we love having them here for the kids when the kids come over, but they're just not right for our farm. And that's okay. Sometimes you'll try things and start things, and then you decide it's not for you. It didn't turn out the way you wanted, and it's okay to make changes. Well, it didn't really work. She came closer than she ever has, but still not very friendly. All right, bye, Binky. Bye. She always runs away when we try to pet her. Bye. Aww. All right. See you tomorrow. I finished setting up the wire in the new paddock, and now he is dragging out the feeder into the new paddock. We just have it open right here, and hopefully they'll get out of the way for him to move it, and then they'll follow it into the new area. Uh-oh, I might need to go move something.
Need help with this hose?
I'm coming. I seen it on the root so it would go across. Oh, I was gonna put up the camera to show you all the pigs coming across, and one of them's already across. So that's awesome. Good job. I gotta turn on the heat. I'll put you all right here so you can see when they come across. They're in there, and now I am closing the gap. That was about the best low stress move we have ever had. I love whenever we just have to have one strand of the wire. Digging? Oh, oh wow. Look at that. And they're going right up to it. So far, no problems.
Coming out of the ground right there.
Is it really?
Well, maybe not. No.
Huh.
Right here. Somewhere.
Interesting. We got water all over this property.
Somewhere here.
Hi, piggers. You like your new paddock? You happy? We just gotta get your feeder fold up. Look at those piggies. They're a good looking group of pigs. I'm interested to see if they hit the wire. They might just stay right away from it. They're enjoying it though. They love their new paddock. Yay! Now we gotta fill up the feeder. And this part is the hard part for Nick. He's gotta take it from here over to there. I can't carry these 100-pound bags, so I get up in the truck and cut them and get them on the edge of the bed, and then he carries them over there. We'll show you our process. Are you serious? Well, that's great. 4 of them got out. Come on, pigs. Come on. Come on.
Come on, you pigs.
Come on, piggers. So we're gonna have to put up the netting. That's great.
Come on, pigs.
Come on, piggers.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Keep it going. Come on. right, guys, change of plans. The pigs were getting out of the paddock because it was not hitting very hard. It was only hitting 2,500. We're not sure why. We haven't figured that out yet, but we went ahead and put up the green netting. Green netting, again, is not charged. We don't want to put it up. We didn't want to have to, but since they were getting out and it wasn't hitting, we had to. So now we are finishing putting the feed in there, and the pigs are loving the new paddock. So there's some grass on the other side, and they have been down there eating it. It's really cool to watch them. Yeah.
And the wallers.
And the wallers. They've already made 2 wallers, and we've been.
Oh, there's 2 springs.
Yeah, there's 2 springs that they found. So that's pretty cool.
2 places of water's coming out of the ground.
And Nick is on his last bag. This is 700 pounds that we're putting in there, and we're hoping this is the last of the feed that we have to feed them before.
We'll probably do one more.
You think one more? Okay.
Well, they're eating probably.
So.
Not a big bunch next time.
Okay, so not as big of a order next time of feed, but maybe one more time after this. Now we are going to go and take up all the rebar and the wire that is in their old paddock. On the back side, I had some trouble with the netting, so Nick's gonna help me with that. But we're gonna get this all cleaned up, and he's gonna push the berms back in that they made under the wire. We got all of the rebar pulled up and the wire rolled up and all of the netting taken up. Now we're gonna work on the water. Look how pretty this girl is, you guys. She's like the perfect Berkshire, in my opinion. I love her coloring. Lift up your neck so you can show everybody how pretty you are. No? Okay. But look at her, she's just perfect, and she's so pretty. I wanna breed her. Do not go across that fence. This is the only place we don't have any fencing. And I'm hoping that we don't have to. What happened?
I think it was just touching this rebar.
Oh.
I moved it before, but maybe I didn't move it. I don't know.
So you think now it might hit them good? Oh yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, just grounding out onto that. Now it's 8. Now it's full.
Okay, good. Now if you all touch it, it's gonna get you.
Yeah, touch it now.
It's gonna get you. Yeah.
Touch it now.
You like your new paddock? You got a good coat of dirt on there. I know. Here's their wallers we're gonna show you.
It's soft. It's not even wet.
It's only been like, what, a couple hours?
Well, I had a hole there where the backhoe tire went.
Oh.
They're just digging that out. It's real soft.
Oh my goodness. And here's another spot they found. It's kind of creeping underneath the fence. Hopefully they don't go much further. All right, well this is gonna be good. We got all the nets loaded up in here, and I am gonna help him, but I want to show you where we take him, because everybody always gets on to me. Everybody always gets on to me for not helping and just videoing. Anyway, this is where we are storing them, and it's kind of a pain to get them in and get them out. And
we put them up and down so much.
Yes.
It's not like they're not in the way, just throwing them on this pile of junk.
right, but so if anybody has any ideas of a better way to store
Good storage system.
for our netting.
We had them tied up like this one. That one's been there for a long time.
Yeah,
We just took those down, didn't take time to tie them up.
yeah. So we need a better method.
What does the storage rack look like for fences?
Yeah.
Poultry nets.
That's what we need to know. Well, you guys, we are finished for the day moving the pigs over into this new paddock. Instead of doing the water nipple, we just went ahead and did the trough today. I don't know if you saw our live, but we went ahead and just filled up the trough for now, because in order to get the multi-nipple water, we will have to exchange it with the sow and the gilt. So, man, they're having fun digging up all these roots. Okay, honey. Nick is just going along the side of the paddock and pushing in the berm that the pigs made, trying to level it out a little bit, because they really push it up a lot. Well, this is a bittersweet sight. no more goats. Bitter because I really genuinely enjoyed having them. The kids like to see them and play with them, and I just thought they were cute and fun, but sweet because we did have a lot of trouble keeping them in, and I wasn't able to milk them like I thought I would. My friends suggested I get larger goats next time that are more easy to milk, but we'll see. I really want a milk cow, but I don't know. But today we sold our last goat, which was Binky, the white one, and she's going to a really good home. There's one other goat there. His name is Billy, baby Billy, I think. Yeah, baby Billy. And some Great Pyrenees, and they sent me some videos, and she seems to already like it there. So that was good news. Thought we were finished for the day, but Nick wanted to dig up some olive trees. So he's over there on the backhoe, and I am gonna go ahead and get the eggs gathered for the day. Aren't they pretty, you guys? I love this time of day. All their colors in the sunshine, and I think they call this the golden hour. You all are pretty girls. Yeah. This is what they're all waiting for. If I have like broken or chipped eggs or some that are just really wonky, usually the wonky ones we eat ourselves, but this one was chipped, which it's from them because they like to jump up in there and chip them or break them. But I didn't see this yesterday, so I accidentally brought it home. So that's what they're all waiting to see, and you'll see why. They all run over there and fight for it. And they think I have more. These think I have more because I usually have some that I put right here to them. But I don't have any more. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry because I don't want chipped eggs. Look how they run around. And the others chase them, trying to get it from them. It's kind of like a relay race. That one has one. Let's see how the egg situation looks today. No chickens in there, no eggs in there. Oh, see, yeah, they jumped up here and got this one. Well, what they do is they get in here and they stick their head under and they peck them and they hollow them out. No, you do not need to be up here yet. Let me get my eggs and then you can come up here. See, are you one of the ones? Usually the ones that have the yellow on their heads. She's like, not me, this one. See how she has yolk all over her face? You got yolk on your face and on her wings. You're one of my egg eaters, you little stinker. Look, here's another one that you ate. Look, did you do this? Yeah, I know you did, you little booger. Go get it. No, you know there's more up here. Where she pecks on them and empty them out. Stop it, not yet, you can't go yet. See, there's all kinds of like yolk and stuff right down in there. And so she likes to jump up here while I'm getting the eggs and she cleans it out. I guess the earlier ones that she gets up in here and pecks is her appetizer, and this is her dessert, you little booger. And this is called an Auster White, for those of you that are wondering. This one is a leghorn, like Foghorn, the famous leghorn. And this one is an Auster White, which is a combination of an Australorp and a leghorn. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's see how they did over here. Hopefully there's a lot more. Uh-oh, it feels like there's a bird in there. Yep. That looks like a buff. She's probably, nope, it's not a buff. Had a different color wing. Let's see. You gotta get out. Oh, maybe it is a buff. I don't know. All right, but it's time to get out. You can't sleep in here. If they sleep in here, they poop in here. So I don't let them sleep in here. But now look at all of them up there eating. I'll have to get them down here in a second. Quite a few eggs on this side, so that's good. Are any of them hollowed out? Usually they eat about 4 of them before I get here to collect. Where we live? No, look at that one. She was getting ready to jump up here and peck them in my basket. No, you don't need to get in there. No. But where we don't live at our farm, look at that one running with it. That's so funny. Where we don't live at our farm, I have a hard time getting over here during the day to collect eggs twice. I have to in the winter or else they will freeze. Now that the weather is warming up, I only collect in the evenings, and then that leaves them time to peck the eggs, which is not good. I think I hear oh, look at that big one. That's huge. Almost got them all. You are not very patient. Did you know that? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Well, I might let them stay right here and clean this out for a little bit because there's quite a bit in there. All right, you all can stay here for a little bit while I go do something else. And I did do quite good on today's haul, egg haul. Yay! Woohoo! And we needed to move you all next. We already moved the sow and the gilt, and we moved all the pig herd. So you all are next. Yeah. Let's see if these geese fly over to our pond. No, they're not. We have 2 of them that usually touch down at our pond, but not today. All right, guys.
Tired.
Yeah, Nick is really tired. He worked this morning half a day, and then he came home to meet with this lady from the conservation district who's talking to us about how we can
Control groundwater.
yeah, deal with our groundwater. So anyway, this wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed watching us move our pigs, and hopefully we will see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.